Hello, my beautiful people. I go by the name of El Ray, and welcome to United, where the universe is the teacher and we are the students. I created United to bring people together, to develop self-awareness. If you know thyself, everything in life becomes much easier because you're no longer winging it. You have a level of insight for you to figure out what your path is. Failure set me along this path. When you fail over and over again, self-doubt creeps in. You become afraid to try and do new things. It's just not a good place to be. And I just got tired of it. And I said I was gonna make a change. And that took me back to square one. What do you like to do? Why do you like to do it? I started paying attention to myself. All right, so I know you see I have a different location now. Nonetheless, let me go back to where I was. The one thing I learned about life is you can either do it the easy way or you can do it the hard way. Easy way, hard way, easy way, hard way. Ain't no in between. And what I mean by easy and hard, that's one of the reasons why I created United. It's because self-awareness. Had I known now what I knew back then, and I know everybody says that, like things would have gone a certain way, or you think it would have gone a certain way. But the one thing you can't do, you can't skip assessment of yourself. You look at the success, you look at the failures, you look at the good, you look at the bad, and it's very uncomfortable. When you're uncomfortable, that's when growth can happen. And for me, being vulnerable was going back to square one. What am I doing with my life? I have dreams, goals, ambitions, and I'm stuck. What's going on? What did I miss? I felt like I was doing things right, but I wasn't. But that just comes down to me being vulnerable enough to be myself. To what do I like? What do I like to do? What speaks to my spirit? What makes me happy? What fulfills me? And being vulnerable is where growth can happen. If you're not willing to do that, then you're gonna stay surface level. Being on the surface that's not really living. If you stay on the surface, there's so much depth that you haven't gotten to that can give you that feeling of enjoyment, of feel like you truly living. I give you an example. So a lot of people, they want connections. They want real connections with other people, whether it be family, friends, a significant other, but they're not willing enough to be vulnerable enough with themselves to allow themselves to feel a connection with somebody else. The one thing I've learned, that if you're not right on your own, there's no way that you can be right with someone else. So unlocking that your true potential as a person is being vulnerable. And one of the things that you could do is to help along with that is to seek yourself, become intimate with yourself, to limit distractions. Distractions come in all shapes and sizes, things, people. It could be anything. Anything that distracts you from yourself. Anything that distracts you from yourself is a distraction. One of my favorite things to do is just sit in silence. No distractions. No music, no phone, no people, nothing. It's to sit in silence. When you sit in silence, a lot of things will come to you. You get a lot of answers for the questions that you have. And I think as people, we have the ability to connect. I feel like the universe is always speaking to us, but it's up to you to allow yourself to listen. United is about bringing people together. It's about us coming together as a community to come up with answers. I'll be the first to tell you that I don't know it all. I do not know it all. And I learn. I feel like I can learn from anybody. I can learn from a infant. I can learn from, an elder statesman. I can learn from anybody, anything, at any moment. So I just open myself up to receive things. This is one of the most amazing things that I've ever experienced. Just sitting here making this video with you now, it's amazing. And I want everybody else to feel that same feeling. Like, I don't care what it is, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you go, like, do that thing. Do that thing. And this is all about self-awareness. It's about knowledge of self. If you're watching this now, you are meant to be here. And I appreciate you rocking with me. And I will see you on the next video.